the night of release. As the sun fades and silence returns, your soul begins to whisper. It asks softly, "Can we rest tonight without carrying the weight of yesterday?" Every night, life offers a secret invitation to release, to surrender, to return home to peace. But so often, we lie awake, replaying conversations, reliving hurts, reopening wounds we swore were healed. We are not failing to sleep, we are failing to let go. The day has ended, but our thoughts haven't. And yet, somewhere in the quiet, heaven waits, not to judge, but to hold you, to remind you that forgiveness isn't weakness, and letting go isn't losing. It's remembering who you are without the pain. So tonight, as your body prepares for rest, your soul prepares for freedom. This is your sacred night of release, a moment to loosen the grip of the past and drift back into divine calm. What you don't release keeps holding you. There's a quiet truth that every heart eventually learns. What you don't let go of doesn't let go of you. Unforgiveness is not just a spiritual burden, it's a physical one. The body keeps score, the mind keeps replaying, and the soul keeps waiting for the moment when you finally say, "Enough. I choose peace." Many people think that ignoring pain equals healing, but ignoring a wound doesn't close it. It just buries it deeper, where it can quietly poison the heart. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened. It's choosing not to carry what happened anymore. You don't forgive because they deserve peace. You forgive because you do. Ephesians 4:31 says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, along with every form of malice." Notice, it doesn't say hide it or suppress it. It says get rid of it, release it. Because holding on to anger is like holding your breath. Eventually, it's you who suffocates. The science of suppressed emotion. Modern neuroscience confirms this ancient wisdom. When you suppress emotions, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps your nervous system on alert. Long term, this imbalance disrupts your sleep cycle, increases anxiety, and creates a loop of restlessness. You may feel exhausted yet unable to rest, because peace cannot coexist with repressed pain. Forgiveness is a biological and spiritual detox. When you let go, your body recalibrates. Your brain releases serotonin and oxytocin, chemicals of safety and connection. Your heartbeat slows. Your breath deepens. Your body finally receives the message, "We are safe now." The exercise, the inner release. Tonight, before you lie down, close your eyes and visualize the person, memory, or situation that still stirs pain. See their face, not to reopen the wound, but to free yourself from it. Whisper quietly, "I forgive you. I release you. I hand you over to God." You don't need to feel it instantly. Forgiveness is a frequency, and even the smallest signal of willingness begins the shift. If your heart trembles as you say it, that's okay. That tremble is healing beginning to move. A metaphor, the balloon and the string. Imagine holding a balloon filled with air, your resentment, your stories, your disappointments. You grip the string tightly, thinking it's what keeps you grounded, but in truth, it's what keeps you from rising. Forgiveness is the moment you open your hand, and the balloon, light, free, beautiful, drifts into the sky. That's your soul, ascending again. A reflection for the night. Ask yourself quietly, what am I still holding that no longer serves love? Let the answer come without judgment. Whatever it is, thank it for what it taught you, and then imagine placing it in God's hands. You are not meant to carry every story to bed. Some are meant to be laid to rest. Nighttime affirmation. I release what no longer belongs to me. I forgive, not to erase the past, but to free my heart for peace. As you whisper these words, feel the invisible weight begin to lift. The mind quiets, the breath softens, and your body remembers what it means to rest. Because true rest doesn't begin with closed eyes. It begins with an open heart. The science of forgiveness and deep sleep. Forgiveness is not only a spiritual act, it's one of the most powerful forms of physiological healing. When you release resentment, you're not just freeing your mind, you're reprogramming your entire nervous system to rest again. Sleep and forgiveness are more connected than most people realize. Every unhealed emotion carries an energetic imprint that the body stores. Each grudge is a tiny knot in your nervous system, tightening every time you replay the memory. And when night falls, those knots keep your body alert, even as your mind begs for rest. The science behind the night. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine found that people who forgive more easily report better sleep quality, fewer nightmares, and greater emotional stability. Why? Because forgiveness reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that disrupts circadian rhythm and prevents the body from entering deep, restorative sleep cycles. When you hold anger, your body believes it's still in danger. Your muscles stay tense, your heart beats faster, and your subconscious remains in defense mode. Forgiveness, on the other hand, signals to your body, the war is over. You can rest now. In essence, forgiveness is a lullaby for your nervous system. It tells your mind, we are safe. It tells your heart, you are loved. And it tells your soul, you can sleep in peace. A testimony of release. There was once a woman who shared her story on YouTube. She had battled insomnia for years. Every night, her mind replayed scenes of betrayal and disappointment until dawn. One evening, desperate for rest, she whispered a simple prayer before bed. Lord, I give you what I cannot change. Heal what still hurts in silence. She said she cried that night, not from pain, but from release. And for the first time in years, she slept peacefully until morning. Not because her life had changed overnight, but because her heart had. Forgiveness became her pillow, the trap. Forgiving only in the mind. Many people try to forgive logically. They tell themselves, it's fine, I've moved on. But forgiveness can't live in the head alone. It has to reach the heart. True release isn't an intellectual decision. It's an energetic shift. It's the moment your body exhales what your spirit has already accepted. When you try to think your way to peace, you end up recycling the same story. But when you feel your way there, through breath, prayer, or tears, you create space for genuine healing. The heart doesn't speak words, it speaks vibration. Night prayer. The soft release. Before you lie down tonight, place your hand on your chest. Breathe slowly, letting the air move deep into your belly. And whisper these words, God, I surrender all that I cannot fix. I forgive myself and others. I release what's heavy and invite peace to dwell where pain once lived. Let this prayer be your bridge into rest. You don't have to force peace. Simply invite it. Peace knows the way to you when the heart is open. Integrating forgiveness into your nights. Make forgiveness a nightly ritual, not a dramatic act, but a gentle release before sleep. You might choose one of these sacred cues. Write one sentence of release in a journal. Tonight, I let go of. Light a candle and say, "This flame carries my forgiveness into light." Or simply close your eyes and breathe the word free. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing. Because forgiveness is not a single event. It's a rhythm. Every night, you choose freedom again. A spiritual truth resentment is a thief of rest. It steals not only sleep, but the quiet joy that lives in stillness. Forgiveness, however, is the divine key that unlocks the body's natural rhythm of peace. As you forgive, you realign with your Creator, and your body mirrors that alignment through calm, deep, healing sleep. Nighttime affirmation. I release the day. I forgive what needs forgiving. My heart is light, my mind is quiet, and my body rests in divine peace. Say this as you lie down and feel your breath slow. Imagine every cell of your body entering the frequency of grace. Forgiveness doesn't erase what happened. It rewrites how your spirit remembers it. And as you drift into sleep, let this truth echo in your heart. Forgiveness is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of peace. Surrender, the rest of the soul. There comes a point in every heart's journey when effort turns into exhaustion. You've tried, prayed, fixed, and carried, yet peace still feels far away. It's in that moment of holy tiredness that the soul begins to whisper, "Stop fighting, just surrender." Surrender isn't giving up. It's giving over. It's placing what you cannot control into hands that are far steadier than yours. It's the spiritual exhale after too many days of holding your breath. Matthew 11:28 reminds us, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This verse isn't a metaphor. It's an energetic truth. When you surrender, your entire nervous system responds. The parasympathetic system, the body's natural rest and restore mode, becomes active. Your heart rate slows, your muscles release, your breath deepens. It's not weakness, it's alignment. The science of surrender. Modern neuroscience shows that letting go activates specific brain regions, particularly the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, associated with acceptance and inner peace. This area communicates directly with the heart, creating coherence between mind and body. That coherence generates measurable calm, like waves settling after a storm. When you resist, the brain floods your body with adrenaline, the chemistry of survival. But when you surrender, oxytocin rises, cortisol drops, and your inner rhythm sinks back to peace. You stop fighting your emotions, and your energy finally flows again. The practice. The breath of surrender. Tonight, as you lie in bed, place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Close your eyes and begin the 4 to 7 to 8 breathing pattern. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold gently for 7 seconds. Exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. As you exhale, whisper softly, "I surrender to the love of God." Repeat this at least 5 times. Feel each breath as a wave, flowing in, flowing out, carrying your tension back to the sea of calm. This technique activates your parasympathetic response, signaling to your body, "We are safe. It's time to rest." A real story of release. Monks from Benedictine monasteries practice this every evening. Before sleep, they gather in silence and pray a simple line, "Lord, into your hands I commend my day. They don't analyze, they don't review, they release. And with that release, serenity comes, because peace enters the spaces where control has left. This ancient ritual teaches a modern truth. The fastest way to rest is surrender. A metaphor, the ocean and the moon. Think of the ocean. It never resists the pull of the moon. It simply follows, trusting the rhythm of the tides. Likewise, your soul doesn't need to resist the divine pull of rest. It only needs to follow. When you surrender, you let the rhythm of grace guide your waves. The trap. Mistaking control for strength. Many people think control equals stability, but real stability is built on faith, not force. When you try to manage every detail, your mind becomes a battlefield, constantly predicting, defending, correcting. Surrender ends the war. It doesn't erase your responsibility. It simply returns the outcome to God. The night prayer of release. Before you drift to sleep, whisper, God, I give you what still weighs on me. I trust you with what I cannot fix. I rest in the rhythm of your love. Let your pillow become your altar. Let your tears, if they come, be offerings of faith. Each breath becomes a prayer without words. When you surrender, you no longer fall asleep. You descend into grace. You rest not because the world is perfect, but because your heart finally stops fighting it. Nighttime affirmation. I surrender the day. I rest in divine peace. I am held, guided, and loved. Let these words echo softly in your chest. This is the rest that sleep alone cannot give. The rest of the soul that knows everything is being cared for. Because surrender is not the end of action. It's the beginning of divine flow. And in that flow, peace becomes effortless. The kind of peace that rocks you gently to sleep, as heaven whispers over you. Rest, beloved. I've got it from here. Reprogramming the subconscious at night. The final moments before sleep are the most powerful moments of your day. They are the threshold between the conscious and the divine, a place where your thoughts become prayers and your energy begins to sculpt tomorrow. Most people fall asleep thinking about what went wrong. They replay arguments, unfinished tasks, fears about the future, and yet, those final thoughts are the blueprint your subconscious uses to design your emotional reality for the next day. Because in the last 20 minutes before sleep, your brain opens a hidden door, the theta state, the science of the theta gateway. Theta waves are slow, hypnotic frequencies that bridge consciousness and the subconscious. It's the same brain state present in deep meditation, prayer, and moments of creativity. When your brain enters theta, it becomes highly receptive, like fertile soil waiting for seeds. Whatever you think, feel, or hear in this state takes root. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it the portal of transformation, because when the analytical mind finally quiets, the subconscious, your emotional command center, begins to listen. So if you fall asleep with thoughts of peace, forgiveness, and faith, your body and spirit begin to align with those vibrations while you rest. But if you fall asleep scrolling through chaos or feeding fear, your subconscious encodes that energy as truth. That's why intentional nights create peaceful mornings. The common mistake, consuming chaos before bed. The modern world teaches us to end our days with screens, a flood of noise, news, and comparison. But every negative story, every anxious scroll, becomes a subtle command to your brain. Stay alert, stay awake. Your subconscious cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. It reacts emotionally to what it sees. So when you feed it distress before sleep, it believes the world is unsafe. The result: restless nights, shallow dreams, and waking up already tired. Your last thoughts of the day are sacred. Treat them as offerings, not distractions. Nightly exercise, the affirmation of peace. Before you lie down, dim the lights and take 3 slow breaths. Then speak these words softly, as if you're talking to your soul. I am loved. I am free. I am at peace. Say it 3 times. Feel each word echo through your body. Imagine these affirmations flowing into your subconscious like warm golden light, replacing anxiety with calm. As you repeat them, your heart and brain synchronize, a phenomenon called coherence, which signals your body that it's time to heal and rest. A spiritual parallel. In Proverbs 3:24, the verse promises, "When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet." That sweet sleep isn't just poetic, it's physiological. Faith and peace lower your body's stress response, allowing melatonin, the hormone of rest, to flow naturally. Science meets scripture in the stillness of the night. The visualization, the light reset. Close your eyes and picture a gentle white light entering through the crown of your head. It moves slowly downward, through your mind, your throat, your chest, your arms, until it fills your whole body. This light represents divine intelligence, cleansing and renewing your subconscious patterns. See it washing away any fear, resentment, or anxiety that doesn't belong to you. Whisper quietly, "Tonight, I rewrite my peace. My dreams carry the frequency of love." This simple visualization lowers the activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, and increases alpha waves associated with relaxation. You are not imagining healing, you are initiating it. Integration. The night soundtrack of the soul. To support this process, create a small playlist of calm prayers, soft affirmations, or instrumental worship. Let it play softly as you drift off. Sound bypasses the analytical mind and enters the subconscious directly, reinforcing your intention while you sleep. Each phrase becomes a gentle signal. You are safe. You are seen. You are whole. The vibrational truth. The subconscious is not your enemy. It's your most loyal servant. It believes everything you tell it. So tell it stories of peace. Feed it words of hope. And it will spend the night turning those vibrations into your morning reality. Nighttime affirmation. As I sleep, I am being renewed. My heart forgives, my body heals, and my mind rests in divine harmony. Let those words carry you into stillness, because the moment you close your eyes with gratitude and surrender, heaven continues the work. While you sleep, peace is programming you from the inside out. And when you wake, lighter, calmer, freer, you'll know that healing didn't happen by force. It happened because you finally allowed love to write your dreams. The final surrender ritual. There is a sacred silence that comes only at the end of the day, when the world grows quiet enough for heaven to whisper. It's in that silence that the soul finally exhales. The mind softens, the heart begins to rest, and God begins to move. The truth is, your day was never meant to end in worry. It was meant to end in worship, in release, in gratitude, in trust. Because the night is not the absence of light, it's the womb of renewal. Sleep isn't escape. It's divine restoration. It's the altar where your spirit lays down its burdens, so grace can work while you rest. Psalm 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Notice the order: peace first, then sleep. Because real rest doesn't come from exhaustion, it comes from surrender. When you let go of control, you open the door for divine order to take its place. The science of visualization and calm. Before sleep, your brain naturally reduces activity in the frontal cortex, the area responsible for planning and problem solving. This is the body's signal that it's time to release mental effort. When you resist and keep analyzing the day, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, stays active, preventing deep rest. But when you visualize peace, even for a few seconds, your brain interprets it as safety. Heart rate slows, muscles relax, and your entire system prepares to heal. Spiritual surrender literally reprograms your biology for restoration. The practice, the light of release. As you lie in bed tonight, close your eyes and imagine a soft white light above your head. Radiant but gentle, like moonlight. See this light slowly descending, touching your forehead, your heart, your arms, your chest. With each breath, it expands, surrounding your entire body. Whisper quietly, "Lord, I surrender this day to you. Wash away all worry and all weight. Cleanse, heal, and renew me as I sleep." Feel that light wrapping around you like a blanket of peace. Every breath is a surrender. Every exhale, a release. You don't need to fix anything. You only need to rest in the one who can. A metaphor, the altar of sleep. Think of sleep as your nightly altar, the sacred place where your body becomes still and your spirit communes with God. Each night is an offering. You lay down your fears, your plans, your thoughts, and you trust that while you sleep, heaven continues the work. Like the earth resting in darkness before the dawn, your spirit is quietly being renewed. The night is not the end of the story. It's the space where miracles gather their strength. The habit, making peace. Your starting point. Let this surrender become more than a one-time ritual. Make it your nightly rhythm. Before bed, take a few moments to breathe. Forgive, release, and thank. Say softly, "I let this day be complete. I forgive what was imperfect. I bless what will come. I rest in peace." Over time, your subconscious will begin to associate bedtime with freedom rather than fatigue. You'll find yourself falling asleep faster, dreaming lighter, and waking clearer. Because peace, once practiced, becomes a pattern, and patterns become protection. The divine exchange. Every night, God offers an exchange. Your worry for His wisdom, your control for His calm, your effort for His grace. You just have to place it on the altar, and then let go. When you sleep in surrender, you give heaven permission to reorder everything while you dream. Optional integration. The sound of stillness. If you wish, play a soft instrumental or whispered prayer as you drift off. Let each note carry your thoughts further from the noise of the world and closer to the peace within. As you listen, imagine every sound as God's lullaby to your soul. You don't need to understand the melody, only to trust it. Nighttime affirmation. In peace I lie down and sleep. I release the day. I rest in God's light. My body is safe. My heart is calm. And my soul is renewed. Repeat it once. Then breathe slowly until the words fade into silence. Because silence is where heaven finishes your sentences. As you surrender tonight, know this. The same power that painted the stars also watches over your dreams. Your only task now is to rest. The rest belongs to God. The night blessing. Take one slow, deep breath and feel the world grow quiet around you. The day is closing its eyes, and so can you. You've carried, cared, tried, and prayed. And now it's time to let go. Not in defeat, but in devotion. Not because you are weak, but because you are wise enough to rest. Tonight, you are not being asked to fix anything. You are only being invited to release. Release the memories that ache. Release the words that echo. Release the what ifs and the not yets. You have done enough. You have been enough. This is your sacred return to peace. The moment when your spirit exhales after a long day of holding its breath. Every heartbeat now slows to match the rhythm of grace. Every muscle unwinds. And your mind begins to remember what peace feels like. The circle of release. Take a moment to recall the journey we've walked together tonight. You learned that what you don't release keeps holding you. That forgiveness isn't about forgetting, but freeing your heart to breathe again. You discovered that science and spirit agree. That those who forgive sleep deeper, dream lighter, and wake with softer eyes. You remembered that surrender is not giving up, it's giving over. The soul's rest begins where control ends. You opened your mind to the gentle truth that the subconscious listens when the world is quiet, and that every thought before sleep becomes a seed for your tomorrow. And now, you arrive at the altar of peace, where sleep itself becomes prayer, and rest becomes worship. A night ritual for renewal. Before you drift off, whisper softly, I let this day be complete. I forgive what was imperfect. I surrender what I cannot change. I rest in divine peace. Then imagine a soft white light surrounding you. Warm, alive, protective. This light is God's presence wrapping you in safety. Let it flow through your body like calm water, washing away any lingering tension, any unfinished thought, any hidden sorrow. Your room becomes a sanctuary. Your bed, an altar of stillness. Every breath you take is a prayer without words, a silent declaration that says, I trust. A final blessing. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4:8. As you breathe these words, feel your heart respond. There's nothing left to chase, nothing left to prove. You are safe. You are forgiven. You are free. The vibrational truth. The night doesn't erase the day. It redeems it. It gathers the fragments, softens the edges, and turns your worries into wisdom. While you sleep, your subconscious realigns with love. Heaven works quietly in the dark, restoring what daylight could not. So rest without fear. The same presence that guided the sun to set will guide your soul to peace. Your breath, your heartbeat, your dreams, all of it is held in divine rhythm. Close your eyes now. Let the day dissolve like mist at dawn, and whisper once more, I am free. I am loved. I am at peace. Now, let go completely. Let the silence cradle you. Let grace finish what you started. And as you drift into sleep, remember, you're not falling into darkness. You're falling into God.